Look at your arm. You can see your skin. Now look at a chimpanzee covered in thick, dark fur from head to toe. Every primate on Earth is furry. Everyone except you. Humans are the only mammals that walk around nearly naked. And for over a century, scientists have been arguing about why. The answer isn't just about keeping cool. It's about running, sweating, social bonds, and a decision your ancestors made or had made for them millions of years ago that changed everything. The leading explanation is thermoregulation. In 1985, the biologist Peter Wheeler at Liverpool Polytechnic proposed that humans lost their fur to cool down more efficiently on the African savanna. His key insight was about bipedalism. Walking upright reduces the body surface area exposed to the sun by roughly 40%. But it also creates a problem. Heat builds up inside the body with no way to escape. Fur makes it worse. It traps heat like a blanket. The solution was to lose the fur and replace it with sweat glands. Humans have 2 to 4 million eccrine sweat glands, more than any other primate, covering virtually all of our skin. In other mammals, these glands are sparse, found mainly on hairless patches like foot pads. In humans, they cover everything. When you exercise, you produce up to 2 liters of sweat per hour. As the sweat evaporates, it cools the blood beneath the skin, which cools the core. This system is so efficient that humans are the best long-distance runners in the animal kingdom. This connects to the endurance running hypothesis, proposed by the anthropologist Liebenesh at the University of Utah. He argued that early humans didn't hunt by chasing prey short distances, they chased prey over many kilometers until the animal collapsed from heat exhaustion. This persistence hunting required 2 things, bipedalism and thermoregulation. Without fur, humans could run in the midday heat when no other predator could. The animal would overheat. The human would keep going. The timing of hair loss is estimated from lice. In 2004, the geneticist Roland Kittler at the University of Cambridge found that head lice and pubic lice diverged approximately 3.3 million years ago. This divergence suggests that body hair was lost by then, because pubic lice need hairless skin with patches of hair to survive. The implication: humans were losing their fur 3 million years ago, long before we were fully modern. But thermoregulation isn't the only explanation. Several alternatives have been proposed, and each captures part of the truth. The social hypothesis suggests that hair loss was driven by sexual selection. As humans became more social, visible skin became a signal of health, youth, and fertility. Smooth skin was attractive. Parents could detect parasites on hairless children more easily. And bare skin allowed touch, the foundation of human bonding. The anthropologist Jablonski at Penn State has shown that skin color evolved alongside hair loss as a UV protection mechanism. Without fur, our ancestors needed melanin to prevent folate degradation. The naked body wasn't just functional. It was social. Then there's the parasite hypothesis, proposed by the biologist Pagel at the University of Reading. He argued that body hair harboring lice and ticks was a significant disease burden in warm climates. Losing fur eliminated this habitat, reducing parasite load and improving survival. This is supported by the fact that humans are virtually the only primates without a thick coat, and also the only primates with such sophisticated social grooming behaviors. And finally, there's the aquatic ape hypothesis, the idea that humans passed through a semi-aquatic phase that selected for hairlessness. This theory, popularized by the marine biologist Alistair Hardy in 1960, has been largely rejected by mainstream anthropology. The evidence is weak, and it doesn't explain why other aquatic mammals retained their fur. The truth is probably a combination of all 3 pressures: thermoregulation, social selection, and parasite reduction, acting together over millions of years. Hair loss wasn't a single event. It was a slow, multifaceted process driven by the unique demands of being human. So here's what we're left with. You're naked because your ancestors needed to run, to sweat, to touch, to survive in the heat of the African savanna. Every other primate kept its fur because they never needed to run long distances in the midday sun. Humans did. And the cost of that adaptation, vulnerability to cold, vulnerability to sun, the need for clothing, was worth the reward: endurance, social bonding, and the ability to outlast any predator on Earth. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche wrote that the body is a great intelligence. The human body lost its fur not because it was weak, but because it was adapting to a world that demanded more. More endurance. More connection. More awareness of others. The real question isn't why we lost our fur. It's what that loss made possible. Without it, we couldn't have run across the savannah. We couldn't have formed the social bonds that built civilization. We couldn't have felt another person's skin against our own. The naked body isn't a deficiency. It's an achievement.